Hi, I'm Bianca Vargas. This is Group 6. The title of our presentation is Parking Problems at UTRGV.
My name is Chelsey Sierra.
My name is Julissa Castillo.
My name is Kayla Garcia.
My name is Jonathan Solis.
I will be presenting the first two parts of our introduction to UTRGV parking. Every morning at UTRGV, hundreds of students circle the same parking lots for 20 to 30 minutes, hoping to find a single open space. By 9 a.m., most lots are already full, and long lines of cars spill into the streets around campus. For many students, the struggle to park has become a daily source of stress, lateness, and frustration before classes even begin. Parking affects nearly every student at UTRGV, whether you commute from home, work before class, or have back-to-back lectures. Finding a parking spot can determine whether you arrive on time or miss important instruction. Many of us have experienced the anxiety of circling the same lot over and over, parking far from campus, or sprinting across the heat just to avoid being marked absent. On my very first day of class, I was an hour late because I couldn't find parking anywhere, even after arriving early. I remember driving around in circles, feeling that mix of panic and embarrassment, knowing I was missing the start of my first semester. That experience made me realize just how much parking can affect our education before even walking into the classroom. Now presenting the credibility and propositional statement, Chelsey Sierra.
Credibility. As a UTRGV student, I've experienced these parking challenges firsthand. I've also spoken with classmates who have missed quizzes, arrived late to exams, or have to park off campus because every lot was full. In addition, I reviewed students' discussions, campus feedback, and reports highlighting how widespread and persistent these parking problems are. For example, in my first semester of school, I was told that parking gets ugly during the first month of school and that you should arrive 30 to 45 minutes before class to be on the safe side. 3 months later, I had my lab at 2:15. In that lab, you were only allowed to be 10 minutes late. After that, they will close the door and you will not be able to enter. I left my house at 1, got to campus at 1:15, and by the time I parked, it was already nearly 2:15, plus the walk to the building. I overall missed the lab that day and received a 0 for the class. The propositional statement. Parking remains a major issue at UTRGV, affecting student success and daily life, because many students and administrators may not fully understand how serious the problem has become. I propose that we raise awareness and encourage the university to implement more effective parking solutions.
Explaining the problems with UTRGV parking, Julissa Castillo.
The first problem is that parking at UTRGV is limited. Parking lots fill up quickly during class hours, especially in the morning and early afternoon. Students spend a lot of time looking for parking instead of going directly to class. This causes students to be late and stressed. Parking issues continue to affect many students. Another issue is how parking is managed. The second problem is poor parking management. Students don't know where parking is available because there is not enough clear information. They drive around different lots wasting time and gas. This creates traffic and congestion on campus, especially during peak hours. Parking congestion is a continuing issue at UTRGV. Because of these problems, a solution is needed.
Providing the solution, Jonathan Solis.
The solution is to expand parking and improve systems. Expanding parking spaces along with the improvement of transportation systems represents one of the most promising approaches. First of all, it would be useful to construct additional parking facilities, including parking garages, since they provide colleges with the opportunity to maximize available space without taking up too much territory. Parking garages increase capacity by stacking cars vertically, allowing many more vehicles in a smaller space while keeping parking centralized. They also free up land for other uses and work well with shuttle systems to reduce traffic in busy campus areas. Moreover, implementation of more effective parking passes is an urgent matter since proper permitting systems will be able to control the distribution of places for students' cars and decrease congestion of areas. Introducing a real-time parking app could also help with traffic congestion. Students can check space availability before arriving, which reduces time spent circling for parking. Furthermore, enhancement of shuttle services also play an important role in decreasing the number of cars. The improvement of the reliability and frequency might result in higher popularity and preference of shuttles among students compared with personal cars. In addition, upgrading current parking facilities might have a positive influence on the situation. Introduction of improved systems will assist students in finding empty spots quickly. Research indicates that development of parking and transportation facilities leads to an increase in efficiency of traffic management on campus.
Finally, for our conclusion, Kayla Garcia.
In conclusion, parking at UTRGV is a serious issue that affects students every day. Limited space and poor management causes stress, wasted time, and even missed classes. Many students are forced to park far away, like near the rec apartments or neighborhoods, while closer spots are often reserved. However, this problem can be improved. UTRGV could add more student parking zones, limit how much is reserved for faculty, and give students better access to closer parking. Along with improving shuttle services and parking systems, these changes could make a big difference. Overall, students shouldn't have to struggle just to get to class. Fixing parking would help reduce stress, save time, and give students a fair chance to succeed, both academically and in their overall college experience.
This concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time and listening to our concerns.